Hello and welcome back to Top 10s You Should Know. Let me ask you something. How many facts about health do you believe without question? Doctors see it every day, people clinging to outdated beliefs instead of real science. So today, we're exposing the top 15 health myths doctors want you to stop believing. Pay attention, because one of these might change the way you look at your own body forever. 1. You need to drink 8 glasses of water a day. Doctors roll their eyes at this one because hydration doesn't come in a one-size-fits-all formula. The 8 glasses rule is arbitrary. In reality, your hydration needs depend on your body size, activity level, diet, and climate. Some people need more, some less. Plus, water isn't your only source of hydration. Fruits, vegetables, soups, and even tea contribute. Forcing yourself to gulp 8 glasses when you're not thirsty can actually throw off your body's electrolyte balance. The smarter rule? Listen to your body. 2. Cracking your knuckles causes arthritis. This myth has been haunting people for decades. The truth? Cracking your knuckles doesn't cause arthritis. That popping sound comes from gas bubbles bursting in the joint fluid, not from bones grinding. Multiple studies show no link between habitual knuckle cracking and arthritis risk. While excessive cracking may cause minor swelling or grip weakness, it's not destroying your joints. Doctors want people to focus on real arthritis risks, obesity, genetics, injury, and autoimmune conditions, not harmless fidgeting. 3. Carbs are always bad for you. Carbs have been demonized in every fad diet, but the truth is, not all carbs are created equal. Refined carbs like white bread and pastries can spike blood sugar, yes, but complex carbs, whole grains, legumes, fruits, and vegetables are essential fuel for your brain and body. In fact, your brain runs primarily on glucose. Doctors warn that cutting out all carbs can lead to fatigue, mood swings, and nutrient deficiencies. The real enemy isn't carbs, but processed junk. Whole food carbs, eaten in balance, are heart protective, energizing, and critical for health. 4. Detox teas cleanse your body. This myth is one of the biggest scams in modern wellness. Detox teas don't detoxify your body. Your liver, kidneys, lungs, and skin already do that naturally, 24/7. Most of these teas are just laxatives or diuretics, which flush out water weight and give the illusion of cleansing. In reality, overusing them can cause dehydration, electrolyte imbalances, and even harm your digestive system. Doctors warn, if something claims to detox your body, it's probably a marketing ploy. True detox is built in, and it happens every day thanks to your organs. 5. Natural means safe. This one is dangerous. Just because something is natural doesn't mean it's harmless. Poison ivy is natural. Cyanide is natural. Countless toxic plants are natural. Herbal supplements can interact with prescription medications, sometimes with deadly consequences. For example, St. John's wort interferes with antidepressants, and ginseng can raise blood pressure dangerously. Doctors want people to stop equating natural with safe, and instead consult professionals before mixing herbs or supplements with medication. 6. You need daily vitamins to be healthy. The supplement industry thrives on this myth. The truth is, most people get enough vitamins from a balanced diet. Taking unnecessary supplements not only wastes money, but can actually harm you. Too much vitamin A can damage the liver, excess iron can overload your system, and too much vitamin C can cause kidney stones. Doctors prescribe supplements only when deficiencies are proven through blood work. The healthiest strategy is not popping pills, but eating real, whole foods that provide nutrients in perfect natural balance. 7. You should avoid all fats. This outdated myth from the low-fat craze of the 90s still lingers. But science now proves that healthy fats, like those in avocados, olive oil, nuts, and fish, are critical for heart health, hormone balance, and brain function. What's dangerous are trans fats and heavily processed oils. Cutting out all fat can wreck your energy, dry out your skin, and even mess with your mood. Doctors emphasize balance. It's not about avoiding fat, but choosing the right kind. 8. You can out-exercise a bad diet. Doctors see this mistake all the time. People binge on junk food and justify it by saying they'll burn it off at the gym. But the body doesn't work that way. Exercise is powerful, but it cannot erase the damage caused by processed food, high sugar, and excessive alcohol. A bad diet inflames your arteries, damages your gut, and spikes your blood pressure regardless of how much you sweat. Movement and nutrition go hand in hand. One can't cancel out the other. If you feel fine, you're healthy. This is one of the most misleading beliefs. Many serious conditions, like high blood pressure, diabetes, and even some cancers, can develop silently for years without symptoms. By the time you feel something, the disease may already be advanced. That's why doctors stress the importance of regular checkups, blood tests, and screenings. Prevention is always better than cure, and waiting until you feel sick is often waiting too long. 10. You should always stretch before exercise. Here's a surprising one. Static stretching before workouts doesn't prevent injuries. In fact, it can weaken muscles and reduce performance. Doctors now recommend dynamic warm-ups instead, movements that prepare muscles and joints for action. Static stretching is better for cooling down after exercise. So if you've been forcing yourself into toe touches before a run, you've been following an outdated myth. 11. Microwaves make food toxic. Despite internet rumors, microwaves don't zap nutrients or make food radioactive. In fact, microwaving often preserves nutrients better than boiling, since it uses shorter cooking times. Microwaves use non-ionizing radiation, which is safe and doesn't make food dangerous. Doctors wish people would stop fearing microwaves and instead focus on the real problem, the processed food you put inside, not the appliance itself. 12. Skipping meals helps you lose weight. Many people think skipping meals will shed pounds, but it often backfires. Skipping meals slows metabolism, spikes hunger hormones, and increases the chance of binge eating later. Doctors explain that stable, balanced eating is far healthier than starving your body into rebound cravings. Long term, skipping meals can harm blood sugar stability and nutrient intake, putting stress on your entire system. 13. Cold weather causes colds. This myth has been passed down for generations, but cold weather itself doesn't cause illness. Viruses do. The reason more people get sick in winter is that we spend more time indoors, in close contact, with poor ventilation. Dry air also weakens nasal defenses. Bundling up is great for warmth, but it won't stop a virus. Washing hands, improving ventilation, and avoiding close contact when sick matter far more than the weather outside. 14. Muscle turns into fat if you stop exercising. This myth is rooted in misunderstanding. Muscle and fat are completely different tissues. One cannot transform into the other. When you stop exercising, your muscles shrink from lack of use. And if you keep eating the same way, fat increases, giving the illusion that muscle turned into fat. Doctors want people to know your body isn't magic clay. What really happens is a loss of muscle tone paired with fat gain from lifestyle change. 15. Pain is always a sign to stop moving. Many people avoid exercise because of aches and soreness, believing pain always means harm. But doctors clarify, mild soreness is normal when building strength. Avoiding all movement actually makes stiffness and pain worse, especially with conditions like arthritis. The real danger is ignoring sharp, persistent pain that does need medical attention. But general discomfort often means your body is adapting, not breaking. Listening intelligently to pain is key, not running from it. And there you have it. The top 15 health myths doctors want you to stop believing. The truth is, health isn't about clinging to old wives' tales or internet fads. It's about science, awareness, and balance. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these myths surprised you the most? Have you believed any of them until now? Let us know in the comments. Your story might just free someone else from a dangerous myth.